be back.
Why, thank you, Mickey, and I hope everyone else agrees with that as we are looking at our final character of Disney Infinity 3.0 for the moment for the DLC month. Hello, everyone, Mr. Sharkin here. We're looking at Mickey Mouse, and I'm so excited because I'm very happy they were able to include this, making Mickey join the likes of Iron Man and Captain America. Now he has two different characters. But oh boy, I'm really excited because Mickey has some really fun gameplay that I can't wait for y'all to see. He's basically a combination of Donald Duck, as we saw there, where his thing basically changed depending on what it was. Like the little drum there from the Mickey Mouse Club, amazing. Toss out the Android and just straight up destroys it. And we also have the paint bug. I think there's a third option because we have the top hat and then it turns into a cake. Makes sense because that's what Minnie wanted to bake him. And yeah, he's a really fun character. And plus, he can do this. He can bring them up to fish and then beat the snot out of them. I love it.
Come on.
Yeah, Mickey is a fun character in this game and really just awesome as he just kicks like that. But you could also hold down the Y to do a finisher. But this move is an aerial, which is a direct reference to one of the shorts where he was involved with a little whirlwind situation. But yeah, this is our last character, and it feels so fitting that we have to do with Mickey Mouse. We're gonna do much more with Mickey Mouse down the line on this channel, down D23. I'm not gonna really spoil a whole lot. I can just talk about Mickey Mouse and how I just love it, and I love this move. Sorry, he basically summons the band and he brings the entire gang, Mickey, and sorry, Pluto, Donald, Goofy, and Oswald. My goat, Oswald. I'm so happy, and they are very helpful assists. It's very reminiscent of just bringing the Mickey Mouse parade to this, and I'm really excited they included in there. We just send that guard on up. But Mickey Mouse, he is the man, the myth, the legend, the face of Disney. And I'm really happy they decided to bring this version of the character. Well, we have Sorcerer Mickey from 1.0, which I felt like was a great way of ending that one off because you can have a Mickey game without having Sorcerer Mickey. Your slice and dice mates for no discernible reason, Roger. Oh, I forgot his name. I want to say Raja, but it was like Ramesh or something. And I deeply apologize for that. As we're just gonna continue on punching. Oh, I love the little like build up of the attack. But yeah, that's a direct reference to the Whirlwind short where they fundamentally redesigned Mickey. Oh, I just love Mickey Mouse. Which is going to be really prevalent because we are going to take a look at, if you want to subscribe for more stuff, we are going to take a look at Epic Mickey at the moment. Epic Mickey 2, the Power of 2 on the channel because it's going to be our D23 special review, walkthrough, which I'm very excited to what's going to be covered. It's going to be what's going to be covered. I can't believe I don't know why I decided to phrase that so as we send the soap after you. Okay. But yeah, I guess I could talk about Mickey Mouse for the longest time. So, this is kind of like basic information, but the knowledge is that Walt Disney got screwed over by Universal at the time, and he decided to go and create Mickey Mouse with a lot of his animators who did not sign the contract. Which is such a shame because, again, I think they really did miss the opportunity, and Walt Disney became what it was, and now, but at the same time, Universal later got Don Bluth, so I guess they got two really great animation legends in their works. They also got the likes of Tex Avery as well, so I don't think there's a ultimate blood loss between them. But anywho, the semantics. Mickey went on to be in cartoons, and his first cartoon was the Ocean Hop. That's a cartoon from Gerald Oswald, but I'm talking about Playing Crazy, which was the first Mickey Mouse cartoon, even though a lot of people credited to Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Willie was the first release appearance of the character, and also one of the ones that had its first, but I just sent Donald off there. First real singing nice sound. And sorry, the main reason I think Mickey sent him off was because he was jealous of the fact that animators liked working on Donald Duck cartoons over Mickey Mouse cartoons. Yeah, it was a common legend back then that a lot of the animators did not really like working on Mickey cartoons. They enjoyed making Donald Duck cartoons because they were a little bit more funny and were able to express more of their animation. And I agree with that. If I was working there, I imagine I would be like, I want to try something different. And I can get it. I can totally understand it. We're just gonna hit along there because it seemed appropriate at the time. I'll just hit this guard there. And we got a few, because, yeah, hello, symbiote. There's diamonds in these mines. Gonna go on a Thunder Mount. I don't even know where I was going with there. But, yeah. Also, for those who don't know, Walt Disney did provide the voice of Mickey Mouse. I love that. Just kind of destroys you. And, but he was known for smoking. I don't agree with a lot of what... I know it's like, how could you not agree with what he said? Tom Hanks went on this interview where he was just like, oh yeah, the point is showing the cigarette in his hand. I don't know how truthful that is, but Walt Disney did have a smoking addiction, and I understand they don't really want to cover that, but it is the truth of the matter, and he did retire from the voice of Mickey Mouse, and he also did die of lung cancer, so yeah. But Mickey Mouse is the ultimate icon, and I do think he does resonate with a lot of people. I know a lot of people are like, they don't really like that Mickey Mouse is like a nothing but a character, but I think it's like you guys are watching like the wrong stuff. Mickey Mouse really just came back to life when there was an animated series called The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse, which they credit more the creator, which I think is awesome. Where he definitely gave them more stylized look and a bit more like comedic chaos, which I do love. Oh, I just love they just rained on your parade. That was awesome. You know, like the Florida weather did. Sorry, quick tangent. I saw a news report about how there was thunderstorm during the Festival of Fantasy Parade. I'm just like, oh, that's kind of sad. But anywho, we're gonna take care of you because we're right there. Oh, we just got to hit you.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, I bet that's Brett Iwan. For those who don't know, the voice actor Mickey is Brett Iwan, and I've actually met him at a con. He seemed like a very nice person. I always see scene because I'm willing to acknowledge that they are still like doing a performance while they're at a con because they're trying to sell you them and they're trying to sell whatever they're trying to sell. So I can. That's why I say when they come across. But apparently he also is a painter and painted the Mickey painting for the anniversary. I think it's the famous one where Walt is looking at himself to draw Mickey. I could be very wrong. But he is a painter, and that's really awesome. He did retire. The current... I don't actually know, because they kind of go back and forth on this. Because for those who know, Brett Iwan says, like, I'm done voicing Mickey, but at the same time, as we're just gonna, again, send our parade of death onto you. Yeah, take that, barrel. I lost my train of thought. Again, really bad. But at the same time, I've heard, like, Brett Iwan say he's retired. I've also heard him say he's not retiring to voice 7 different things. The current voice actor of Mickey is the guy who played the sound operator in, The Office. I haven't watched The Office. The only reason I know that is because I looked up Wikipedia stuff. And yeah. I think he does a good job as Mickey. It's probably really hard, and based on what they say about the voice acting at Disney, is that it is I'm gonna toss the paint of the Omnidroid just to destroy it. Actually, I should show you his shield because I don't do a good job of showing the shield abilities. He's because of his little fist. I just love it. I love that Mickey's included in this game. I keep on mentioning like in a lot of stuff, like I like older references and stuff. Like for a company like Disney to stick around, it's really important that they honor some of their older stuff. Which is why when they were like doing Maleficent, I was really disappointed that they did like the modern Maleficent, not the classic Maleficent. But was really happy when they did Baloo. They did the classic Baloo, and not the remake Baloo, because the remake Baloo is just a bear. But I imagine that as a conversation, if I ever get to meet John Riccati, which I hope I do for a podcast, I would. That's not me hinting I'm doing like a Disney podcast. I would love to do a Disney podcast. So I think that'd be really fun. Or just a. I think it could be fun in the same regard as like we'll cover like a different animated era per film. We're talking about like the history stuff and like do a D23 special. That would be fun, but I can't. Well, you guys are destroying yourselves. See, that's why I don't really think Minnie's abilities all that helpful. Anyway. I do like Mickey Mouse, and I do love that a character like Mickey Mouse has been able to stay around for quite some time. If you want like a reference to it, I know people disagree with this, but it's very much a reverse situation of the Looney Tunes at the moment, in that the studio is keeping Mickey around. They know to keep Mickey around because it's able to connect a whole bunch of family and have them all connected, whereas Warner Brothers has done kind of a really questionable job of bringing Looney Tunes back and basically keeping it in the cultural zeitgeist of kids. In all honesty, like mass majority of Looney Tunes fans are like adults who grew up watching Looney Tunes, whereas Disney is able to keep Mickey Mouse to have a much younger generation, and definitely a more fruitful life. I'm not trying to criticize Looney Tunes much, because I love Looney Tunes. I think Looney Tunes are hysterical. But I definitely do think that they have not really done a whole lot. I think Tom and Jerry's done a bit more, but just because that does the whole cat mentality. Oh, I love that Oswald's just there. But yeah, I did go through and upgrade Mickey completely because I'm like, he's a character I would definitely want to completely upgrade as we get our soaped Spencer Ray with the pink. So yeah. But yeah, I should talk about our plans of this game. For those who don't know, we are doing D23 this year, and starting with our third year D23, I know, very odd. So we do a week of D23 content. That's mainly so I can keep my sanity a little bit and kind of celebrate and have fun in the mindset of things. Also to work with YouTube's algorithm. We are going to be covering some stuff in this game in 2.0, so don't worry. We're still going to cover stuff in this game. I did not mean to tell there. You know, involuntarily, as you are there on Android. You are maybe the worst one because you definitely rely on that, and you sent a bomb after us. How delightful, Assassin Droid. Oh, Oogie Boogie's there. How wonderful. But yeah, completely. I don't know if I can share the story or not. I don't know. But we're going to punch and we're going to kick because it seemed excessive, but yeah, and we're going to hit you along there. Whoop. And we'll toss that. Well, okay, that does not go as planned. A jump and then boom. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So we're gonna throw our hats and everything after you. They're not go as planned at all. Okay, I'm actually worried about you, so I'm gonna send my minions down you. I love they just play the drums there. It was the Omnidroid that destroyed you. Hot dog. I don't know. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I don't know if that's a copyright-free song. I don't know. It's such an awesome song. Actually, there's actually a reference to it that I actually kind of like. So for those who don't know why they chose a song about a hot dog, it is because it was Mickey's first ever spoken word in the Carnival Kid. Hot dog was the first ever word spoken by Mickey Mouse. It is, in my opinion, the completest randomest Easter egg. It's completely interesting that they were able to like make such a really obscure line that like most people probably wouldn't know, a really historical fact, and kept it around, which is awesome. I bet if you ask people, like, they wouldn't know what it was, but until they watched, like, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I could ask, like, my sister and be like, what do you think Mickey's first spoken word, his first line of spoken dialogue was? And it was hot dog, which I, again, think is hysterical. We'll just continue to take you down. Whoop. Did not go as I planned. I don't think that's going to go as planned either. It's just going to completely hit there because that's always going to go well. Not really, but okay. Hello, you Storm. It's a clone trooper. My mistake. I'm deeply concerned about you, dude, because you were just not moving at all. Ow. Like, he was not moving. And we're going to toss at you because we're here. I'm actually worried about you now because you have the eye beam of death. But we're going to fire. Did not go as planned, but okay, there we go. Aha. I mean, yes, that was the plan all along. I was going to do that because why not? Ow. And we'll Grand Slam there. I don't know if it's a Grand Slam or not. I don't know golfing terminology. I'm not a golf person. So yeah, we're gonna destroy you, cause why not? And we're gonna attack all of you. I like how you just all like all in pain, like oh, ow. And here we're gonna toss our belongings at you. Yeah, beware my newspaper as it became a drum. I'd be concerned too if my newspaper became a drum. So I would be like reading the newspaper, like, oh, cool, interesting. Local mayor law invite things become a drum, which I think is a concern that we should all have. Not just Mickey. If your top hat also becomes a scrub, I'd be concerned too. Okay, that was a bit hurtful, but okay, whatever works for you, Clone Trooper. Okay, our hat turned into a scrub. I was trying to make a narrow joke about it. Newspaper turned into a drum. I don't know what the became a paint can. The scrub became a paint can? Really? Interesting. Isn't I'm kind of concerned about what the... Okay. What the hat turned into? Oh, hat turned into a cake. That's actually a better reward. This actually makes sense because like it kind of looks like it. Yeah, that's the only one where I think it's an upgrade. If I could, yeah. Because let's face it, the paint is not helpful. But if top hat turns to a cake, you have a delightful dessert, which is always better in my opinion. I'd rather take a cake over a top hat. Maybe not a sports cap, because I collect those like Infinity Stones. Yes, that's my one joke, but I have like way too many like baseball caps. That's because I work outside a lot. I need to protect my Nugan. I got a really cool one, as you saw in my look, a new hat. Oh yeah, also D23, which I think was just like a really fun video title to do, which I thought was gonna upload on a different day, but I was wrong. I was also working on one line, alright. So yeah, we're gonna toss you in the air because why not? And we'll throw our magical cake turning top hat. Oh, I want to destroy you so bad there. Yeah. Evidence of why Minnie's ability is much worse. Let's summon them. Again, I really love for them to play the Mickey Mouse theme. I know the Mickey MICKEYMOUSE, which is the Mickey Mouse Club, which apparently Ryan Gosling was a member of. Not the original one. Not a Mouseketeer, but an older one. Anyway, let's just destroy you. Well, because you have a shocky stick, and yeah, I'm more worried about the assassin droids because Clone Wars scared the shit out of me on them, but they appear to be not as dangerous as I thought they would be. I like how they're like, to repel. I'm like, I don't know how to repel, but I don't want to. It is a choice. Repelling is a choice. Anyway, I will hit this clone trooper. I love the sound effects of their blasters there. It's just so amazing. But yeah, I love Mickey in this game. It's just so creative. Again, they didn't have to do that reference there with the whirlwind ability, but it's just so great that they did. I don't know why I'm going after you. Yep. Because you were just minding your business, going slow as hell. And then I came in and destroyed it. So, yeah. Ow. I was expecting that to go so much worse. But actually went pretty damn well. I'm trying to just attack all of you because that would be the right thing to do. Yeah, well, your back is turned completely and utterly betray you. I'm glad you understood these, Simon. Well, that did not go as planned. As we just kind of punching, kick, and whoop. So, yeah. Okay, and we're gonna throw our hat at you. And then we'll throw our magical cake hats. I love the cake hat. It makes me hungry for cake now, which is odd because I don't get hungry till like 4 p.m. Actually, that's not true. When I went to see Toy Story 5 the other day, I went to the Olive Garden. And I was like, cool. And then, because I'm not gonna say no to the Olive Garden, which is very odd because like the managers were there, so they're being extra like responsive and like, do you want air drink? Do you want air drink? It was like, what's going on? It was rather uncomfortable to have that much weird customer service. Anyway, I'm gonna summon the band again. But yeah, I got like 1. I'm just having way too much fun with Mickey. I don't want this video to end, but because we maxed out his level, we don't really have a point to stop. We're gonna throw that at you guys because we're here. Again, you remind your own business. Beware my top hat cake. Is there a term for that? Because I feel like it's a hat box. I guess you could put a cake in a hat box. I haven't had a cake in a hat box, but if you can put ice cream in the kitchen sink, I would definitely do it. Because I always wanted to try the kitchen sink. Maybe if I like completely like promise myself, like if I go on a diet, like lose like 100 pounds, I think is very unlikely. Then I can be like, hey, I'm gonna starve myself, and then I'm gonna go through and try to get a sink. But I really want to try this really cool treat at the park. So I'll talk more about it with our Epic Mickey 2 gameplay, which looks really good. My plan when I go to the parks in Disney is just to have treat. But yeah, anyway, I want to take you. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to go after the Sakaran with the beam. Ow, float your boat. Good. Ow, a bit unnecessary, but okay. And then we'll just go, whoop. There we go. And that, in my opinion, is the right way to end it off here. Because, well, it is. For those who'd like to know what the plan is down the line, Again, we're gonna be continuing on with our monthly DLC. Yay, Mickey! I'm glad it's on Mickey. Complete another tangent. I do apologize. But we're gonna take a look at Fire Emblem Three Houses because that has a DLC epilogue and DLC. Sorry, units that we can look at, which I'm very excited about. Not DLC units, but DLC engaged chapters, which are gonna be pretty interesting to cover. But anyhow, I really enjoyed looking back at Disney Infinity 3.0. We're not done for the year. I do want to cover more of it, so if you want to help, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because it helps us out. We will try to get Blue, Alice, Time, and the Mad Hatter to completely finish it off. But for the time being, this is where we're gonna end it. But there's one major thing I want to focus on above it. I'm not trying to be like really rude in that regard, but that is just the plans of attack. So yeah. K-U-I-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. I like how it starts when the gamepad says -1, which is just really telling. Anywho, we're just gonna jump right along because yeah, well, he has the top hat. I love that he's next to Minnie. I would have honestly had Mickey and Minnie on each side over Olaf. That's just my opinion. But Mickey Mouse, an optimistic and adventurous mouse who's a friend to everyone. Why, thank you, Mickey. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later with more exciting Disney Infinity 3.0 content and 2.0 content when we get to the week at D23. Helen, that is it for me, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, I should specify, enjoy the video. I apologize. But after that, bye-bye.